This is A Better Way Financial, the podcast with financial advisors and father-son team Frank and Frankie Guida.
And I'm Heather Brandt, here with Frank and Frankie, asking for their ideas on ways you can better prepare for your financial future. ABetterWayFinancial.com is where you can start the conversation about your retirement savings and investments. We also have links posted in the show notes, so you can just click there or, again, find us anytime at ABetterWayFinancial.com. So, of course, we talk about how much does somebody really need to retire, and we've all seen those big studies. It started a couple of decades ago. You need $1 million. But that number has grown as prices of things have also grown. The latest number, according to Schwab, is that we need about $1.8 million. But something we also strive to emphasize on this radio program is that it's different for everybody. You have to have your own plan put in place so that you really know how much you need. Meanwhile, this new article by themotleyfool.com was saying that they surveyed folks to ask how much they think they need to retire. And what did they answer? $1.8 million, guys, proving that no matter what we know about customizing our own plan, we can't help but absorb this information that flashes up in front of us on the TV screens. So I wanted to ask you what you see in the office when you're meeting with folks. Are they affected by these stories? And do they think that they need more than they really do for retirement?
Yes, there's, some of them are affected by these stories.
Yeah.
But mainly they just want to know, are they going to be able to get the income that they need? And are they going to be able to retire? Or have they saved enough, or do they have to keep working? What is their situation? And it's really not just the number of savings that they've done. There's really three numbers that are really important.
Okay.
The first one is how much have you saved, the savings that you've done.
Okay.
The second one is how much income do you have coming in? And then the third one is what are your expenses? If you have a lot of income coming in and your expenses are low, you really don't need a whole lot of savings.
Got it.
But if you have very high expenses and you have not a lot of income, you're going to need a lot of savings to supplement your retirement. So it's really three numbers that you got to be concerned about, not just the one saying, how much money do you have? You could have $1.8 million. And if your expenses are $400,000 a year, that's going to go away pretty quickly.
Got it.
So it's really all relative.
And that doesn't even take account for, do they have a pension or not?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody needs $100,000 to live, let's just say. We'll take a number out of the hat. And let's say they got $40,000 coming in from Social Security and $40,000 coming in from a pension. Well, they got to make up the other $20,000. But what if they, so they need a certain portfolio to do that. But what if they have, the $40,000 from Social Security, but they don't have any pension?
Right.
Now they got to make up $60,000, so they need to have more save. You can't paint everybody with the same brush.
Right.
No, you can't. And this is exactly what we do here. We're able to show people how much income they're going to be able to live on. Where do they take that income out of? If you need an additional $60,000, where am I going to take that from in my portfolio?
Right.
So we help to show people that all of the time. In generalities, when the market is up, we recommend taking that income from the market. This way you're selling high. When the market is down, we recommend taking it from a safe, secure bucket that doesn't go down when the market goes down. So you're never selling low when it comes to your investments.
Okay.
Now, we just met with a couple, and they were in their late 60s, early 70s. And, they wanted their goal for their retirement is they wanted to travel across the country. They had 3 kids, 6 grandkids, and about $500,000 of retirement savings.
Okay.
And they had some income coming in. He already had his Social Security turned on. It was bringing in about $25,000 of income per year.
Okay.
Yeah, but she hadn't taken her Social Security yet. So when we looked at their situation, we told her, look, you start taking yours at 70. And that would mean $43,000 a year in Social Security income. And when we showed them that really meant a difference in their pocket of $185,000, that went a long way to helping them with their financial plan.
$185,000 over the course of their retirement because of her strategy?
Yes.
Got it.
They'd be getting $185,000 more from Social Security doing it that way.
Okay.
And that's not even talking anything with the investments. That's just looking, here's your Social Security plan. You're planning on turning it on now. But let's see if we wait till 70. How does that affect you if you live a long, healthy life?
Okay.
And it's $185,000 more in their pocket.
Got it.
Because of the proper Social Security planning.
Nice.
So this is one of the things that we look at when it comes to income planning.
Yeah.
They also had an annuity, an income planning annuity that was going to pay them $8,400 per year. We looked at that and we said, okay, is that the highest paying annuity right now, or is there another one out there that's going to be able to pay you more money? And when we analyzed it, when we looked at it, we said there's actually one out there right now that if you move the money that's in that current annuity that you have, we could actually get you $9,000 of income per year. So an extra $600 each year, as long as either one of you is living.
Okay.
The little things, just adding
Piling
and
up.
adding.
Yep.
I mean, she did have a pension of $26,000, which enabled her to take the Social Security later. They had a portfolio that was a very, very low risk portfolio. We showed them, look, you just have to add a little bit here, and it added more income. The tax planning added another $226,000.
Yeah, and just looking at that income planning, we looked at Social Security, we said, okay, well, you're not going to turn on the Social Security yet for yours. You're going to need a little income from your portfolio. And we showed them, here is exactly where you're going to be able to take it. Here's how you're going to be able to get the same amount of income that you're living on right now. And then we said, by doing all of the financial planning that we are doing for you, instead of living on the $57,000 of income that you're living on right now, you can actually live on $85,000 of after-tax income.
Nice.
Going up for inflation each year for the rest of your life.
Nice.
So that's $28,000 more of after-tax income each year for the rest of their lives. That's going to make a huge difference. Now they can travel more. Now they can do more of the things that they wanted to do during their retirement.
And that's not the only thing. They were really excited about A Better Way Financial because of the way we do things here. We do the continual financial planning so they can come back each and every year, have that financial plan redrawn and make sure everything is working, whether tax law changes, anything that changes in their life. They were excited about the estate planning that we do for them, right, Frankie?
Yeah. Maybe the income changes. Maybe over the next year, the market does really well. Instead of $85,000, they could go to $90,000. So this is the stuff that we're continually updating, continually looking through, including their estate planning. Do you have a will set up? Do you have a trust set up? All of these things are super important to look into when it comes to retirement planning. And a lot of advisors out there are not showing you how to get your estate planning done, how to get your taxes prepared, how to plan for taxes, how to look into your life insurance, your long-term care planning. Do you have a plan for that? Do you have a plan for your home and autos? Are you looking at that every year to make sure that you're paying what's competitive and having the coverage that you need? So these are all things that we do here at A Better Way Financial, whether it's investments, whether it's taxes, estate planning. So if you don't have a plan that's showing you how to take care of your estate planning, how to take care of your tax planning, how to minimize the amount of taxes that you have to pay, how to get the income that you need over the rest of your retirement, we can help you get to work on those things. Go to abetterwayfinancial.com and click on the Sign Up Now button, and we can begin to show you these strategies for you.
And of course, we also have links posted in the show notes, so you can just scroll down and click on those links, or again, find us anytime at abetterwayfinancial.com.
Thanks for listening to A Better Way Financial, the podcast with Frank and Frankie Guida. To learn more, visit abetterwayfinancial.com and join the Guidas for the radio show, A Better Way Financial, Saturdays at noon and Sundays at 12:30 on News Radio 790 WAEB.
By contacting us, we'll review aspects of your retirement portfolio to include suggestions about how best to utilize estate, tax, and retirement planning strategies and other financial services, or if changing management styles is appropriate for your specific needs and objectives. Exposure to ideas and financial vehicles discussed should not be considered investment advice or recommendations to buy or sell any financial vehicle. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Investments can fluctuate, and when redeemed may be worth more or less than when originally invested. A Better Way Financial is not affiliated with nor endorsed by the Social Security Administration or any other government agency. Annuity guarantees rely on the financial strength and claims-paying ability of the issuing insurance company. Any client experiences discussed during this show are unique to that client, and they are not meant to imply or suggest you will experience the same results. Advisory services offered through A Better Way Financial. Insurance offered through licensed professionals at A Better Way Financial. Pennsylvania Insurance License number 301779.